I failed. Garrett Mason, you a piece of shit. Making us climb up on a fucking chandelier.
Dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
I'm so sorry.
Breathe. No, breathe, damn it.
Pardon?
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Come on.
Come on, Cole.
Ah, no.
Cole, what are you doing? This shit is about to get intense. And I'm not finna... I ain't finna have no rock stars. Not rock stars. I'm not finna have no nightmares dreaming about fucking rock stars, Garrett Mason, and LA Noire. It simply won't happen. Oh my goodness. What's going on, YouTube? It's Mongo. We're back at it with another video today. Another LA Noire episode. Doing the quarter moon murders.
Well,
this is where shit gets a little bit serious, y'all.
But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Well, that doesn't sound good. We have new letters from our serial killer.
The killer knew about this message.
Oh wow, Hunt BD. Well, that was on one of the letters that he had, and we get to read a stanza from Shelley.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night,
to defy power which seems omnipotent. I'm sorry, you can read that. To love and bear, to hope till hope creates from its own wreck the thing from its own wreck the thing it contemplates, neither to change nor falter nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great, and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone, life, joy, empire, and victory. Not really sure what that means. If you guys can break that down. Although I play a lot, I know a lot about LA Noire. I don't know what that means.
another snippet from Shelley.
Looking in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along. I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. That seems more of a location than a stanza.
From the DAHLIA maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the DAHLIA killer, and he is responsible for the Terrellson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
Rusty shouldn't be down here.
We have 5 birds in hand.
This is not his
and
type
one
of
in the
combo.
bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew this
music
run was too
pealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right?
Rusty
a
shouldn't
guy
be
that
in here.
God
I
hates,
can't
change him up.
stress
It's an
it enough.
allegory, Rusty. A
A
what?
story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
That is true. We are playing his game now. I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know this right now. If you're not a fan of scary shit, you might as well watch my next episode of when I play and skip this one, because this is by far the scariest case in the fucking game. By far. Like, by far. The scariest case in the game by far.
Double time, Rusty.
Come on, nigga, get your ass over here.
Hold on, I'm coming.
The scariest case in the game by far. So if you're not trying to be scared or anything like that, click off this. Like, this is the scariest case.
Rusty, what have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know.
We are.
Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what
Bro,
the
I don't
captain
care
said.
if our ass is on
the
the
department
line.
is not going to take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
I told you, man. Rusty, I love. I mean, I'm sure he's a great person, but overall, if we're being honest, he's a shitty police officer. He's a serial killer out here. I have daughters. I have a wife. Beautiful women all over the world. Let's get this guy out of here. Hold on. Wow, we're climbing in the water.
You than me, Phelps.
I know. Let's save the women of Hollywood land, bro. Of the Noire world.
You know the local hobos use it as a drink.
Alright, we have another letter.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
With leaves and flowers, and paved with vein, emerald, and found leaves in the midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears, like snow or silver, or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light. Okay, I'm gonna have to reread that because these are clues based on where he's gonna be at.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black
So
Dahlia.
this kid has the Dahlia's security number. He just has evidence.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ!
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
Sure, so gonna have to try.
You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Whatever. Let's reread this bullshit again. There is a cave all overgrown with trailing odorous plants. I found leaps in the mist with an awakening sound from its curved roof. Okay. If you watched any of my LA Noire episodes, then you know that I've played this game before. This, and I've also told you guys, there's a lot of shit I don't remember. This is something I do not remember whatsoever. Look at the description. No. No. But if it's one thing I do remember, I know when you click on a location and it's the right one, it lets you know essentially that you chose the right location. So definitely I'm going to base it off that. But for right now, I'm not finding anything that's coexisting with my what's it called? Could it be up here? Holy. I might be cooked. Yeah, I definitely might. I don't think it's up here. It's no way it's up here. Yeah, I don't think it's up here. Okay, I'm really lost. Let's read the stanza again. Am I missing something? There is a cave all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with vine, emeralds, and fountain leaps. So it's a cave, odorous plants, leaves and flowers. It's some type of forest. Some type of fountain. So let's look again. This is gonna piss me off, bruh. Could this be it? The second part says The glasswork depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants. It has to be that. That describes it perfectly. There you go. Like I said, like I was saying, my bad, is that some of these, well, all of them, I do not remember because this case is scary as hell. I'm not out here playing this case every day or watching it every day. But I will say that I do remember little shit like, oh, if you pick the right location, it will say investigate, confirming that's the right one.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. And you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
I'm so sorry.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe. Come on, go ahead. Keep talking.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. Clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Any Central Unit, car 16L, report the possible jet burner at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is crazy. We worked these homicide cases, and it's funny, the case before this, before any of our homicide cases, we worked the case where we talked with our old partner about the Black Dahlia. And now, it's the very first homicide case we worked was the Black Dahlia killer. And now, we're on a case where we could potentially find a Black Dahlia. I always mess my camera up. Come on, brother. That thing is beautiful. How are we? You see the things on the top right? How are we gonna get up there?
Can I help you, sir?
I wonder what happens if we just walk by. I don't know.
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Now, you know what I question is that I wonder if Garrett Mason is watching us as we go and look for these clues. Because remember, we don't know who he is. Like, we don't know that it's him. Is it over here? Oh, there it is. Intense ass music. Where am I supposed to go now?
Let's go.
Oh. He's telling me let's go because this pussy ass ain't gonna do it. And you mean to tell me this Garrett Mason dude went and he walked up here
I'm going out there, Rusty.
without anyone noticing? Okay. Let me shut up.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Alright, that was easy. Just had to lock in. I'm scared of heights. I wouldn't do this shit. Not in a million years. Who's
Here's
watching
your mother's
this?
missing watch.
Shout out to Cole because I did not know whose watch this was. But we got a new stanza, so unfortunately this is not the end of the mission. From the temples high of man's ear and
Temples
eye.
high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
From the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science... I couldn't even finish fucking reading. Bro, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
I'm dead. I did it wrong.
Wait!
I might not have.
Come on!
Yeah, I think I failed this mission. I did it too late.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
I'm trying. on, Cole. I failed. Okay, I know how to do it for next run though. But this time I definitely failed it. Garrett Mason, you a piece of shit. Making us climb up on a fucking chandelier. Whatever.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Come on, Cole, come on.
Swing things.
There we go.
Come on.
You know how strong you gotta be to be swinging a chandelier like that? Thank goodness. Holy crap. I messed it up the first time. We cool. This Garrett Mason dude's a fucking genius.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
From older Dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Well, Cole, it looks like we have no other option but to work it out.
Double time, Rusty.
Hold on, I'm coming.
I didn't mean to call for you, partner. My bad. So, here's your Molar's watch. Hilarious. Okay. This is crazy. To me, it's always crazy when a video game references a real life thing, and the fact that we're referencing a real life person who've lost their life. This shit, I don't know. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. From the murmurings of the unsealed springs, where science bedews his data wings. I don't roofed over sculpture. I don't know what could this be. It references science as well. I don't know what this could be. Angels fly, no. It does feel like that though, but nah. Come on. I'm gonna have to reread it. Oh, wait. This might be it. Look at the bottom. A passage of scripture is carved above the entranceway and sculpted angels look down from the facade. Let's try this. Is it this? Nope, it's not that. No, not that clue. Go back. Y'all see what I mean though? Like, if that was the right clue, it would have took us to, it would have said investigate it and it would have played the music. Where science bedews his data wings, unsealed springs, murmurings from the temples high of man's. So maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's just in a high place. A stove is a stove. Okay, I'm gonna avoid that area because I don't think there's anything up there. In ancient Egypt, to create his high temple like Central Library. Light of learning. It does bring up science though. Let's try this. This is the only other thing I think it could be. Okay. I don't know how it. I don't know. To me, in my opinion, it felt like the other location fit the description a little better.
Too slow, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing problem.
Juvenile delinquency. That's funny.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He will
Takes
be.
pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. Got you now, James. Coming for you.
I'm Leland Monroe, folks, and today my company, Legion of Developments, is offering...
Dude, that's Leland Monroe on the radio. Bro, we later on in this game we work a case about Leland Monroe. In fact, that's why I love Rockstar Games. They put little shit in there, and it's crazy that they just talked about Leland Monroe casually on the fucking radio.
I guarantee that I'll...
Alright. Like I said, if you are scared of... If you're just a scary person, you don't like scary shit, this is around the time you should click off this video. This part... Nah, hold on. Okay, of course you're not. Anywho, this part...
Slow me down anyway, old-timer.
This part isn't really scary or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about it being scary, but... This is... After this... After this is where it gets...
I need you.
A little interesting, to say the least. Okay, wait, how the hell? Oh, little ladder. Yo, on my nose, I'm sorry I keep sniffling. My nose feels stuffy. I don't know why. Before I started recording, it felt cool. No, no. I'm gonna try to keep his hat on, because what happens is I fuck up and I drop his hat and it pisses me off. I hate that. This Gary Mason dude is such a loser, making me run around everywhere. But look how beautiful this game looks, man. Game truly deserves a remaster. Because imagine all this remastered and none of it's pixelated. It's all detailed. Shit would be amazing, dog. What was that sound? Someone crashed. We're close to the clue. You hear the music. Like I said, we're going to try not to lose his hat. So that's why I'm going slow. You can do this way faster.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Thanks for the motivation, sir. Or else not move too fast and fall off. Huh. This Gary Mason dude, he's such a loser, bro. Making us climb all the way up here and shit. I hate this guy. Who does he think he is? Music playing again. Oh, the camera's scooted out. I can work with this. Hopefully I do not have to climb all the way down here. I don't think you have to. This is... I forgot her name, but this is...
Our Lady of Guadalupe. Ripped from
Antonio
necklace.
Fuck. I'm about to mess her name up. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try saying it. But I know who it is.
Round which death laughed. Sepulchred emblems of dead destruction. Ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Yeah, character. Surprised you didn't know that. The ranks beside of many a city vast, whose population, which the earth grew over, was mortal, but not human. See, they lie. Their monstrous works and uncaught skeletons. Their statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes huddled in a grand annihilation split, jammed in the hard black deep. Oh, thank goodness I don't gotta climb down.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado.
Maldonado. Okay.
This gets out.
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Bro in my ear talking about some don't let him down. What am bro, like, what exactly
Over
are you
here,
doing?
Rusty. Hold on, I'm coming.
Double time.
Galloway, I need you. Double time, Rusty.
There we go. Okay, let's read this one more time, although I have a good idea where it's at. This one was very specific compared to the third one. Cole, you got some amazing handwriting. Dead in destruction, ruin within ruins. It's mortal but not human. See, they lie. Their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons. Their statues, homes, and fanes. Probably just shapes, huddled in gray annihilation. Split, jammed in the hard black deep. Alright. That seems very specific. That's why I think it's not difficult. Come on. No, it's not no hospital. Not a movie set. Funny enough, this is the movie set where where the little creep was at from one of our old cases. One of the most disturbing cases. It's not at a church. I don't think it's at a park. Plaza? No. Museum? No. Tar pits. The skeleton of a human female in 1914. Trauma to her skull suggests that she may have been LA's first recorded homicide. Seem like this is it. No other place fits the description. Double time, Rusty.
Hollywood, it's dream time. Ladies and gentlemen, the makers of Dream Shampoo are pleased to present the fifth in a series of new programs written by Bill Rapp, produced by Carlton.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
They weren't innocent.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty. As long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
When we make this case. Like I said, we're not about to... Shit. Like I've said before, when it comes to these cases, it's like watching the first 48 episode. You're about to get to a good, juicy part and find out what's going on, and they want me to do a street crime. Not happening. But some of the street crimes are interesting, though. Some of them somewhat play a part in the story. They bring back old characters. Alright, we're at the tar pits. It looks much different than I remember, too. I don't know if I did something wrong, I did a step wrong, but I could have sworn there was people here when we did do it years ago. Why are we walking? Don't tell me I gotta walk through the damn...
I'll leave you to it.
These are my best shoes, too. And he's smiling and shit.
Very funny.
You know what, Cole? You look trim. And you smiling. Okay, whatever. Where do we start from? Here?
Too slow, Rusty.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Yeah, busy watching me fucking do this. Okay. I think we go... right. Straight. Move quickly before... Alright.
Whoa! Gonna move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Of course not.
Gangway staked around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
You can't run.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
You know what, Cole? I'll give you your props, because I never in a million years would I risk my life like this.
Steady.
But I respect him. Gotta give him his props. Because this is crazy. As soon as the music started playing and as soon as our feet went down, my heart jumped a little bit.
Fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking. Double time, Rusty.
It's funny you can actually fail this if you go too slow. I failed it before. If I'm not mistaken, there's a shoe. And one of the cases, somebody was missing a shoe. I don't remember who it was, but my character would know. Watch.
One of Teresa Terrellson's shoes.
Teresa Terrellson, okay. This is crazy. It's all like one big ass domino effect or some shit. Now the pieces are knocking down. Okay. Go ahead, Cole, read it.
Sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow, as through empty space, music and light, from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony. Is this some type of music place? Talking about harmony, but it's a nice harmony in my ear. Okay.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrellson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Hopefully. Because at this point, we're getting clues, we're getting where he wants us to go, but we haven't necessarily made any progress in finding him. Double time, Rusty.
Over here, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
Too slow, Rusty.
And from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony a spear which is as many thousand spears, solid as crystal yet through all its mass. So I don't think it's based off of any harmony as far as music. I think it's based off a spear is what they're saying. Hosted racing and gambling until 1909. Concerned citizens had it recreated as a cultural center. The museum kept fine art, while the rose garden hid wonders such as a spear within a spear. Oh, this one was dead accurate. Now he's making it a little too easy for us. Look, a spear which is as many as thousand. Oh yeah, he wanted us to find this one badly. He made that one the easiest one. Get in the car, Rusty.
Double time, Rusty.
Finest luck I ever saw.
Who drew the ticket?
Double time, Rusty.
I wouldn't take a chance.
Well, this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
Not really.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled.
Fuck, I got here too fast. I didn't notice that we were here already. Damn it. I can't stand when I cut them off. I want to hear their dialogue. It's normally good every time. Nice. Double time, Rusty.
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Never.
Too slow, Rusty.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, he got some flowers for his girl. That's what's up, bro.
Leave him
Be a gentleman to your ladies. You heard? Get them some flowers.
Galloway, I need you.
And then to the ladies watching, I guess, get some flowers for your man. Why are you... Thank you, but why are you holding an umbrella?
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Of course you are, while my character does all the work.
Too slow, Rusty.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Yeah, busy rolling up a J. Alright, come on. I have my camera zoomed all the way out, so I could try to get an advantage, but it's barely working. Every time we cut a corner, it zooms in. Yeah, Rockstar knew. This shit give me the creeps. Oh, my mama is giving me the creeps. There it go. I think we go through here. Keep straight. Oh, yep, I found it. Oh, yeah, the camera works. What if he was just around this corner waiting with a bat just ready to bap us in the damn head? It's possible. This case makes my skin crawl. Whose ring is... Oh, this is probably the homeless ladies.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Celine Henry was... No. Celine Henry wasn't the homeless one. Evelyn's the homeless one with the E, but apparently we didn't find that clue, so we're not going to find it here, I don't think.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Wherein, besides which by wretched men were born, sceptres, tiaras, swords, and chains, and toms of reason wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbary shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which, from their unworn obelisk... Look, man, I botched a lot of them words. I won't lie to y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. This shit just keeps getting... I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro.
That was easy.
I found
I'm
Celine
not good
Henry's
with this
ring.
scary shit.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Because the same way how you're sitting here going for a fucking smoke while there's a mass murderer running around.
Over here, Rusty.
That's really how y'all all act.
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Galloway, I need you.
This shit just keeps... It gets scarier and scarier. And
Too
I'm gonna be
slow,
honest,
Rusty.
when we get to this next location, I'm taking my headset off. I'm gonna pull it off my ear a little bit. This game already makes me a bit
Double time,
anxious
Rusty.
as is.
Take your shirt off. Coming.
Oh no, get out the car, get out the car, get out the car. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted playing games. Clues. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisoners. Well, prisons. Wherein besides which by wretched men were born, sketches, tiaras, swords, and chains, tomes. A reason wrong, closed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisk look forth. Okay. I don't really know what that would pertain to, though. No, not the hospital. That's the... You know, we go here at some point, but I don't think it's it yet. Is it? It is. Okay. It's funny because that stanza had absolutely nothing to do with that message. Well, with the location and what the location's
He's
bio
leaving
was.
us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
You must
He
not have
leaves
heard
us
of Cole
evidence,
Phelps.
but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff. I'm sticking to the funny papers in the forum.
I was gonna say, Rusty doesn't strike me as someone who would read stanzas from Shelley.
Cole, come on!
I thought it would give me a cutscene, man. Chill. Well, there goes the cutscene. There goes us walking in the winter wonderland. The rainy wonderland.
There's the throne up there.
Yeah, this music's too intense.
Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
Oh, it's no way they're gonna make me. You better come with me, bro. I'm not going over here alone.
Too slow, Rusty. Hold on.
This is the thing we knocked over. Alright, come on.
Galloway.
I'm not finna walk through this shit and become more scared, more paranoid.
Over here, Rusty.
Yeah, you not finna walk either. Come on. This is crazy.
Galloway, I need you. I'm busy here, Phelps.
Artie?
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Rockstar, why are you playing in my face? Mason Garrett, why are you playing in my face? Come on, Rusty, you hitting it hella slow. Shout out to Cole. How are we bouncing?
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can.
Jump.
And jump.
Oh my gosh. I thought he was. Well, Cole, Garrett Mason has tried to kill us 2 times now. Are we just gonna let it slide? This shit is ridiculous. The clue music playing though. We are here. There you go. What is this, a bottle cap? Oh no, this is the ring I was talking about earlier.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
Typewriter ring. That's a cute concept, actually. I've never seen any woman with a ring like that. I wonder if it's real. People, they probably don't wear it now, but maybe back
Place
then.
he calls home. End of the line.
End of the line. Uh-oh. Remember the anguish of that lighted stare. Close those wan lips. Let that thorn wounded brow stream not with blood. It mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death. So thy sick throne shake not that crucifix. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore. Oh, horrible. Thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse. I see, the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee. Some hunted by foul lives from their heart's home, and early chosen, late lamented home. Said home twice. Let's get the fuck out of here. Garrett Mason has tried killing us no. Times.
Come on.
Come on, Cole.
Ah, no.
Cole, what are you doing? My gosh.
I thought the whole thing was going to come crashing down on.
Me too.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Get out the car. I don't want them to play music. This is not the time to play some groovy jams right now. Okay, nah. Supposedly this is the last one, though. He yapped his ass off for this last one. He sure did. Lips, let that thorn while it close. Brow stream. Not with blood. It mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace. Okay. Thorns was a Gothic revival masterpiece, but fell to disrepair after a tree collapsed the roof in the storm of September 1939. Work of headlight rises above the abandoned altar, depicting the crucifixion and weeping virgin. Another location where I don't necessarily understand how the note correlates to it. But maybe the words, I'm not understanding it.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
Let me stop.
You're the new face of the department, Phelps. A modern cop who tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on the low lives. Crunch a roach under your heel, you don't worry about what it's feeling, you just grind it into the pavement.
I understand that logic, but we should try to understand why he's doing this for future, because trust me, you will not be the only serial killer in this world. Let's prevent this shit from happening. As you guys see, I have my headphones a little bit off. This shit is about to get intense, and I'm not finna I ain't finna have no rock stars. I'm not finna have no nightmares dreaming about fucking rock stars Garrett Mason in LA Noire. It simply won't happen. Look how gray and dark this looks. There's only one other mission in this game that's gonna be this gray and dark, and it's the last mission. Alright, come on. Get the jitters out. Hold on, let me drink a little water. Be prepared. Rusty is just walking ahead of me as if he done any work. Oh, you got your gun? Yep. I didn't know you could shoot it. There's candles and shit. Someone's here.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can
There
see
goes
them.
Garrett Mason.
I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say?
Yes, sir.
Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it?
You are right about that.
Remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs, dressed for the
Why is he dressed like that?
We'll see about that.
Dude's out here dressed like Dracula. Come on. I'm not gonna play around with Garrett Mason.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Okay, come on. Y'all, I'm shaking right now.
LAPD, give yourself up. Too slow, Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty, you're walking?
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
The fuck? This is one creepy ass house. Door right here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
This is disturbing.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty. It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health.
Medical experience, maybe? At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical. I hate this.
done with this thing.
He's down there. Okay, come on. Just log in.
If we could bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
Hell yeah.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
Let's go to son of a bitch.
We're going down there.
Come on, Igor.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man.
Come on, go!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
I keep missing.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Alright. Shouldn't have ran. You tripped. Now we can put the headphones on. Whew. That was scary. This is scary.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal.
Now my nose not
This
even
has
running
got to
no
be
more.
the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about
Are
it.
you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Yeah, where
Good.
is the backup?
Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
Why? Why
What
the
are you
hell
talking
not?
about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why?
What do you mean he's a ghost?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
The half brother.
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both, but there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
I won't either.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go.
Wow.
The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of that vice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
How am I supposed to be celebrating after I just got my heart ripped away from me seeing this shit? And that's just it. Oh my gosh. Look at that case note. That is chilling, bruh. The case of the Black Dahlia remains open. The truth lost to all but a handful of men. We are a part of the handful of men. We know who killed the Black Dahlia. But the rest of the world will never know. Holy shit, what a case. I'm not gonna lie. Low key, this might be the case of the game. Like, dead ass. It's funny because we don't talk about it ever again. Like, he was serious. Like, we really don't talk about it ever again. We got promoted. This is just, oh man, this is crazy. This is by far the craziest, scariest case in the game, based on the locations we had to go through, the scavenger hunt we had to go through, and then we killed him. And then I think the scariest part is the fact we found the room in which he was killing these women, and he like absolutely tortured their ass. Like, oh bro, this is just like, he was obsessed with this power of torturing women that didn't deserve that shit, bro. Nobody deserves to be tortured like that. Holy shit. Hold on, is there a cutscene here, like his flashbacks? Yep, okay. Let me shut up, stop yapping, let him play his flashlight.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple.
I need to breathe out.
Scared, Sarge.
Oh.
Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar.
How many times have you been in combat, Sarge?
I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time.
Was it bad?
It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
Some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
That's real spill right there. And I ain't never been in the Army or anything like it. Salute to Jack, Cole, and anybody who's been in any type of combat, bro. Alright, you guys, that is going to do it for this episode of LA Noire. If you stuck with me through this very scary, spooky, and adventurous episode, I just want to say thank you so much for it. It's been very fun. I know in a lot of my videos I say case by case, it's getting better and better, but this right here genuinely might have been the best case in the game. And funny enough, I don't even like this case. It's too scary for me to watch. It's too scary for me to play. I was scared playing this case, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew what I was going to see. This case is just gut-wrenching, and I think one of the reasons why it's so gut-wrenching and scary is just simply due to the fact this shit was real. Like, there was a Black Dahlia killer. There was a deranged serial killer going towards women that had struggles in their life. Now, was there a Garrett Mason? Was it a temp bartender? We don't know. What happened in LA Noire is, I can only assume, is Rockstar's point of view of what they think happened in real life. Unfortunately, we will never know what happened to the Black Dahlia, but in LA Noire, we have found out that Garrett Mason was the one who killed the Black Dahlia and cut her in half in disrespectful fashion. And I think one of the most chilling things about this episode is the fact, well, all my homicide episodes that we've done, it's the fact that he really planted evidence in these people's houses. Like, he found out where they lived. He found out the drama in their life. He found out how to prey on them. And he thought of this shit to a T, and truth be told, he wasn't gonna get caught. And I think that's why Rockstar, like, they did a beautiful job with this, because in real life, I wouldn't be surprised if the Black Dahlia killer was a real serial killer who thought all this shit out to a T to avoid getting caught. But that's a conversation for a whole nother day. Like, shit like this I could yap about all day, and as you can see, I mean, you can't really see it, but the sun is out, so that's why I played this case right now. Normally I record at night and then I post in the morning, but this case, I wasn't gonna play this case at night. It simply wasn't gonna work. I was gonna be too scared to sleep that night. I was gonna have to go to sleep watching SpongeBob or some shit, Gravity Falls or something. But overall, like I said, this is probably the best case in the game, the most open case in the game. You could talk about literally every single stop, every single interaction with this case of the game. The shit was beautiful. It was amazing to play, and I really enjoyed it. But overall, let me stop yapping. Overall, if you guys did enjoy this video, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me, sticking through it. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, Mon Goated, and I'm out.